Hi guys, how you doing? I'm Richard from GenkiEnglish.com. Now, usually in these videos I'm showing you loads of techniques and ideas to make your teaching even better. But today we've got something very special just for those brave ones amongst you who are not only teaching, but you've taken the leap or are thinking of taking the leap to actually start your own school, to start your own classroom. You know, whether it's just one little room in your house or your own building or 1,000 schools around the country, whatever it is, this program is going to help you get your business side of things sorted out, get you more students, solve your problems, so we can get back to the real thing, which is the teaching and enjoying that side of what we do. So I'm a lot like you. Now, I started teaching when I was 16, and I started what most people nowadays would now call a school. And it was great, I did all my lessons and stuff. It was pretty cool. But back then I wished I'd have had somebody who could have taught me to not do this and not do that, but to do this and do that, and learn all those small little tips and tricks that seem to make all the difference between a really successful school and the ones that have all the problems and things. And successful schools are great. Getting rid of the problems, getting back to what we're good at, that's what it's all about. So over the last 10, 15 years, I've been traveling around the world doing Genki English teaching workshops. And throughout that time, people have always been asking me to do, little bits about starting your own school and how to get more students and all these other types of questions and things. So I've taken all those ideas and things, and we're going to present those in this course. I'm going to cover, the main two things. I guess the main one is that you all want to know how to get more students. So we've got loads of amazing ideas on how to do that, to get as many students as you want, and the aim is to get you a waiting list so that you don't have to do marketing anymore. We want to get to the point where people are desperate to come to your school. You've got a big list, so when someone leaves, you just fill them with someone from the list. It's very simple. Well, not that simple, it's hard work, but it's very easy to do once you know what to do. And once you get to that situation, it saves you so much stress. That's one of the main things we'll be covering. We'll be also covering things, how to deal with parents, what to do with all different problems come up. And I'll be addressing the one biggest mistake that I see every single school owner making, without exception, including me. Everybody makes this one huge mistake, and that is that you are priced too cheap. I guarantee it. And we'll go through why that is. Well, one of the reasons why is because, when you first deciding what price to charge, you don't think about all the other things you've got, like taxes and expenses and all this sort of crazy stuff. And then you end up pricing in a very sort of roundabout sort of way. So we're going to show you the techniques that I've learned from other teachers and from other amazing school owners. The techniques that they use to not only increase their prices, but to have the parents happy that they've increased them, and the parents saying, wow, I wish I'd have done that sooner. How do we do that? Well, it's a lot to do with the value you give your students, but it's also in the way you do it and how you structure those price increases. Once we show you how you do that, you're going to go, oh my goodness, this is amazing. And that's the biggest thing about this training. It's like, as I say, when I've been going around to all these different countries, whether it's Europe or it's working with teachers from the States or Australia or Asia, wherever it is, it's not a case of my ideas, it's their brilliant ideas that I've been listening to and thinking, wow, I wish I'd have known that. Making a quick note of those and then presenting them to you guys in this brand new course. I think you're going to find it's amazing. I think you're going to absolutely love what we're going to do. I'll be presenting some of the key stuff, whether it's about like hiring staff, or whether or not hiring staff, or about things like marketing ideas, online marketing, about how to get more students, about how to deal with parents and all those other problems you've got. That'll be part of it. And then the big part, and the most valuable part for you guys, is you'll get to ask me questions. Now, you can either ask them before, or hopefully you'll be able to ask them during the actual videos when we're actually recording it, and I'll be able to give you my answers and the answers of other teachers, what I've heard from before, the solutions to their problems. Because whatever problem you're thinking about now, whatever problems you got stuck with, you think, should I do this or should I do that? But number one, just telling somebody about it and just telling us about it helps it get clear in your own mind, and the chances are you'll probably come up with your own solution. But if not, there's a fair chance I'll be able to give you some ideas and techniques to try out to help solve those problems in your classroom and in your school. And if I can't find it out, we've always got the next week, and I'll go out, I'll ask all my friends who've got schools and say, how do you solve this problem? Because I don't know how to do it yet. So I'm always learning as well, you're always learning as well. We're going to learn together. It's going to be amazing. Now, as I say, this is not about teaching side of things, so my other workshops, other products are about the teaching. This is purely about the business side of getting your classroom, your school, to be the very best school around. So all the parents around know that if you want to learn English, we come to you. You're the one we want to go to. Really hard to get into, but once you got into that school, you're going to see amazing results. That's what we need to do with you, to make you famous in your community. So if anybody's thinking about English lessons, they come to you. And once you do that, you have no competition because they're not you. They're just an English school, but you're your school. It's something completely different. And when you do that, you can charge the prices that you're really worth and start getting the results that you really want to get for your kids or adults as well. Now, of course, if you're using Genki English, that's great. You don't have to be using Genki English. Whatever system you're using, as long as you've got a great teaching system in place, these techniques will help and will make it really brilliant for you. Now, the main focus is going to be on, and this is how I've titled it, is going to be on increasing your income. That's what I want to do, because once you increase your income, it increases your free time, it increases the amount of time you can take off, it increases the amount of passion you can put into the teaching, and it also decreases your stress. That's the main aim. I've called it 10 times your income. Now, a lot of you are going, whoa, and yeah, I just called it that to get your attention, okay? To be honest, the majority of you sign up for this course and come through the videos and things, you won't do anything and you won't see any increase in your income at all. That's just what happens because most people don't do stuff. But if you're one of the doers, one of the people who listen, will join in, ask questions, put this into practice, from my experience, just about any one of you can double your income pretty much straight away. It's just amazing, simple little things that you go, I never knew you could do that, and it will double your income. For a lot of you, work really hard, put everything in place and work together. A lot of you, I'm pretty confident I can get you up to 4 times your current income level. You just imagine what that would mean for you and your family if you're 4 times your income you got coming in now. Just imagine what you could do with that. That would just think about it, you know, think of the stuff you could do, think of how easy it would make things and how it would let you get back to doing what you really want to do. And then, as the title says, for some of you, the real superstars, a few of you I think can definitely get to 10 times your current income. Yeah, seriously, I've seen it done before with teachers and they're just going, I just can't believe how much I'm making now, it's just ridiculous. And actually in most cases then they're not into the money, they just cut their time down so they can spend more time with their kids and their family, which is cool, that's a great way of doing it of course. So that's the basic thing, we're going to focus on the income. And so then part of this is then, well, everyone's saying to me, well, how much is this going to cost me? And you, well, think about it, think of what your income is now. You know, if you were earning $5,000 a month and if we can double that, that's $10,000, $5,000 profit. It's crazy, isn't it? So if we charge $5,000, you'd be in profit almost straight away. Even if you got, $1,000 a month, you're starting off small. If you got that, if you double that to $2,000, it's an extra $1,000 a month. If the program costs $1,000, well, you'd pay for itself straight away. Because you imagine all the problems and things you've got now, you probably never thought of those when you first started out. But imagine if you could just get rid of it. Just think of whatever your biggest problem is at the moment. Think how that consumes your time and you're always thinking about it. And then just imagine if that was gone. We'd just taken that problem away. Just think how that would feel. It would be pretty cool, eh? It would feel fantastic. And then just think, what is that worth to you? What would that be worth to you? And I'm pretty sure that's going to be worth way more than what you're going to pay for the course. But you're going to get so much value out of this. You'll get the videos afterwards if you can't join us on the live things. And you've got all my experience. I've been teaching since I was 16, which is quite a long time ago. So you've got all my experience and all the other teachers. I'm going to try and create a community, maybe some masterminds where you can all talk to each other and solve your own problems and things like that, and really build a group. And also the accountability. Because if you join this and you signed up for it, you're here, you're signed up, you're joining us, you've committed to yourself that you're going to do something about it. And you've committed to us saying that you're going to do something about it. And just that one fact on its own kickstarts you, it gives you a big kick up the backside to get started and to get going with things. So it's going to be really cool. I'm sure you're going to love it. Of course, I'm going to be super Genki. I'll probably be a bit toned down because I won't be in the rain like it is now. I'll be inside in my office downstairs. I'll be finishing it off when I'm on my tour in Europe. And some of you might be able to join me for some of the live broadcasts if we do that. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But it's going to be fantastic. I want more of you guys to have more successful schools, to have amazing schools that are doing amazing things around the world. You're the future. You're bringing up the future kids. How they behave and how they grow into adults is all down to you. The future is all in your hands. So let's get all the business stuff out of the way. Make it easy. Get you a big long waiting list. Make your business just what you wanted it to be. And let's get you super, super Genki. Hopefully the sign up buttons are going to be down there. Sign up. We'll see you soon. I'm Richard. This is going to be awesome. See you later. Goodbye.